Matthew chapter number 7, verses number 19 and 20b. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewed down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Yeshua is proclaiming that you will know a false prophet by their fruit. Now, we are going to look at something that might be pretty shocking. If we go back to Deuteronomy chapter number 13, it talks about when they arrive in the promised land, and God was giving them detailed information many years earlier. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, Let us go after other gods, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams, for the Lord your God proveth you to know whether ye love the Lord your God with all of your heart and with all of your soul. Ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him and keep his commandments and obey his voice. Moses is saying, if a false prophet arise, and this prophet prophesies, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, or do a sign or do a wonder, even if that wonder come to pass, and they tell you not to serve the Lord, it's still, he or she is still a false prophet. Let's fast forward. Revelations chapter number 13, verse number 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwelleth on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. We can see here that Deuteronomy is clearly and unmistakenly identifying other false prophets, but the false prophet that will be working in conjunction with Antichrist himself. How this false prophet with 2 little horns representing a lamb, a little horn represent a religious leader, little horns working miracles but speaking lies, saying let's worship another God, which is Antichrist, the beast. Christ plainly warned us, You will know them by their fruit, what they are doing. You will notice false or small false prophets, and you will notice the greatest false prophet of all, the one that will be working with Antichrist, the final of the false prophets. God, we bless you and we praise you for taking heed to your word and being able to identify the false prophets. Because if anyone say to worship anybody else but Jehovah God, Adonai, Yeshua, Jesus, it's of the devil. Thank God.